Hello everyone, this is Anshu Bodhia and welcome to the introduction session for the Gamechanger batch for PM subject for March 2026 exam attempts. I call it as a game changer batch because the last 1 month is extremely crucial before your exams. And this is the month where I want you all to put in your 200% of the efforts. For this, we have come up with this crash course for PM, which is extremely game changer and is going to be the game changer for all of you desiring to excel in the PM subject. Let me quickly take you to what I'm going to cover here, the planner for the same, how we're going to proceed with the subject, when and how the practice sessions will be conducted, and the other details. So let me just take you to the same. Now, people, first thing and the foremost thing, what are we going to be covering here? In this game changer batch, I'm assuring you, I'm going to be covering 100% of the concepts coverage of all the topics, and no topic will be left out. Everything will be covered in detail. Okay, so for this, you will have your pre recorded session, as I had already told you earlier. So, pre recorded session is there, which is approximately for 15 hours. And I will show you how I have formulated the recordings, the clusters that I have created. Along with this, I will be taking up the practice sessions for section A, section B, section C, which is starting from 1st February onwards. And that is going to be there live, where we are taking up questions, we are solving them live in the class, and some part of section C is also going to be provided to you for recorded, pre-recorded session would be there for some questions of section C. The reason being, I want you to scrutinize them in detail and then come to me if you have any queries in the same. So that will help you to slowly and steadily grab the writing concepts or the writing patterns for PM exam for your section C part. Now, you will also have the mocks evaluated by me. Approximately two mocks will be given full fledged to you and they would be evaluated by me. The section C part, section A and B part, for that it is the options that will be there. You will have your answers. But section C part, which is the most important and I think which is the decider part when it comes to PM subject, would be evaluated by me personally. Okay, and one-on-one feedback will be provided to you. Now, you will have, in addition to this, what all you will get? You will have, in addition to this, your doubts and query session, where you can raise doubts and queries to me and I would be answering it. You will have a WhatsApp group created and you will be a part of the WhatsApp group, and the students have already registered. They're already a part of the WhatsApp group. The regular updates are there. They are getting the access to the recordings. So they are doing their preparations now early on only. Okay. So you will have WhatsApp group. That means the complete support by me will be there till your exam time in the form of your WhatsApp queries also, which I will be resolving. In addition to this, you will also get the study textbook and the question bank book, which is compiled by me, and I'm going to be providing it to you. Okay, so that you are studying from there, and any doubts and queries that you have would be easily resolved and covered over there. In addition to this, when I explain topics, I always give you handwritten notes. These are my handwritten, self created notes, and these notes are crisp summary notes. So, they are going to help you in understanding the topics much detail. Let me first give you a bird's eye view of the study text that I was telling you. So, this is the study text that you will be getting from my side, and just look at the content. I have tried to make this content crisp and summarized as well, as so that you don't really have to do reading of long portions, because I know PM can be at times boring and can be at times too lengthy. So I want to make sure that you guys are or we are interested in that topic, we are involved in that topic, and we are able to understand them completely with a summarized way. So this is the study text that is going to be made available to you. Now if you see, after the end of every chapter, I give you questions here with the solutions, which I'm taking in the class also. I'm taking these questions in the class. If you observe here, after every chapter you have quite a number of questions. Like for example, here I have given around 17 questions for this chapter. Okay, and that is environmental and sustainability factors. You can see here with the solutions and the deeper understanding, I have created larger solutions also, so that the understanding is in depth. Now apart from these are the 17 questions that is there in this chapter in the study text. Apart from this, you will have questions in the question bank also, which is also provided to you. So these are compiled questions that I've taken from different sources, just so that you don't have to scan through many sources, and these are completely available with you all the time. Okay, and apart from this question bank, apart from this study text, you will also have access to my hand created notes, okay, which I've created them, which I keep as a summary point when you're revising through the syllabus, when you're revising through the chapter. And that's a one stop solution, which you can just quickly revise, have a look at the summary, and then do questions so that things remain firm in the head. I try to create them in the form of flowchart steps, very very summarized way, so that it is not like you have to read through entirely everything. It is just the crisp point of the chapter. You go through it and your chapter is completely recollected. You don't have to think twice over it. So will have access to these kind of questions, you will have access to the study text, you will have access to the notes which are going to be made available to you. Now coming to the delivery of the classes, so, guys, this is the planner, which of course we will be following, and it will be starting from 1st February. You can see the planner which is there. Now, if you see here, I have given the reference here. For example, on 1st February 26, Sunday that we are starting, and the practice session, if you see here, this is the practice session for section A. So I am going to be having the practice session for section A, section B, section C separately. I'll tell you a reason why. You will see that practice sessions are conducted even, topic wise and chapter wise. See, I'm already taking questions. When I'm giving you the recordings, it is already explained with the help of questions. So I'm already taking questions chapter wise. But now in exam, you don't get the questions chapter wise, right? You get the questions randomly from anywhere. So you got to be prepared for it. Hence, when I'm taking the session in live in the class for the game changer batch, I would be taking up the practice sessions for section A and covered across 2 days. Then practice session for section B, where we'll take case studies and do the questions. Of course, for section A and B, when you attend, I have already given instruction to the students that I want you to have the calculators with you. Now, with every question that you do or I am doing, we will be having a reasoning for the same, that why a particular question is done in a particular way. Okay, and if you get stuck, I will help you there, especially the theory part questions. Why you got stuck? Okay, what can be done to make sure that you don't get stuck in the exam? Right, so even when we're doing the practical part and the theory part, I will cover always theory part, because I know that in PM students that get stuck generally between 40 to 50. It's not because they don't know anything, they know everything more clearer, more crisper, but they just lack in two areas. Number one, the way to present their section C answers. Right, they know how to solve a question, but they don't know how to present the question, how to present the working, how to present the calculations, how to write the theory part. And theory, my friend, is always looking very difficult, but it is not at all. What I'm saying, what you are hearing is what you have to write. But how to write, I will help you when we do the section C questions. Likewise, when we do section B and A, see, there is an apprehension, there is a misconception about PM. Everybody thinks that students fail because section C was not done well. But on the contrary, I would say students do not clear because section A and B was poorly answered. Why do I say it? See, section A can have questions from anywhere in the syllabus and there is no step marking. Likewise, section B has three or three case studies that can be from anywhere in the syllabus. And again, also it also does not have part marking. But when we go to section C, it is got step marking. So even if you've got some portions of the answers correct, you still get marks. But for section B and A, you get straight away zero. So it is more difficult it is more difficult to solve and achieve and get those marks in section A and B as compared to section C. Therefore, you can see in my planner, I have given 2 dedicated days for only section A practice, 2 dedicated days for only section B practice. And then I've kept a query session wherein if you have any queries and even the questions that you are doing that has got section A and B or any doubts in any of the topics that you're studying also, you can ask in this query session. So that's like a pause to have your queries resolved. And instead you keep them with you and then it keeps on mounting. Let's have a resolution at one time. Then we will be having practice of section C. This is again going to be live in the class. These 2 sessions are live. Apart from this, I will be uploading recordings of some section C questions also. This is to help you in solving the section C questions. First you have done live, then you do recorded, and then you know how to approach with these answers. Then I have kept the practice of past paper questions apart from section A and B and C, where I'll still cover some past paper questions. But in this session, we will specifically open up a past paper and we will discuss questions from it. Randomly, I will take questions and we will discuss them, because past papers when you solve it gives you confidence. Then next again a query session for any doubts and queries that you have till this point. Then we will have 2 full-fledged mocks. I will be evaluating, you can see I have dedicatedly given one session for it, with the only purpose that these mock test discussions are very crucial. You need to know where you're going wrong and how you can correct yourself, because you would still have 15 days after it, 10-15 days, right? So you will have enough time to correct yourself, and hence I placed it here. Post this is the third mock where I will be taking up the PM March mock 2026 for your March attempt, and that will be completely 100% taken by me in a session. Then again, after this, on 28th Feb, because I know these last minute preparations, they help you like a lot. I am going to be taking on YouTube PM exam oriented marathons also. All this is planned and curated specially for you guys. Okay, now if there is any changes needed in the plan and any more additions to be made also, if I feel that, yes, definitely that can be a surprise element, always that can be added. Now, if you look here, if you have observed section A and B, I've mentioned the recordings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So I have made clusters of the recordings because I have, based on my experience and based on the past papers, these are some topics that if you study them, together, they really help you first in completing those topics quickly and then grasping them very quickly and understanding them, and then you can apply them also comfortably. So this is first recording, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You will also find recordings being there on the app in the same pattern, right? Because based on my experience, I've always found that if you study these topics together, your memory enhances, you are able to better retain the topics, you get more confidence, and these are generally tested in the exams as as the topics that are regularly asked. So therefore thoughtfully I have kept them in separate recordings cluster. And now we are going to be doing questions also post 1st February onwards on the same recordings, clusters wise only. You can see here for section A and B, I have separated them. So now you also know what syllabus or what topics we will be covering in particular section, in particular days. So you are also accordingly going to prepare yourself for the same. Plus, then we will have dedicated focus on these six topics in one day, six to seven topics, and another topics on the next day, right? So it is very easy for you to relate to these questions. Try them, practice them more, because see, in PM, I know when the students you study, the syllabus is not at all very difficult. But what is difficult is the three-step process to get 100% crystal clarity of the concepts. Because unless you do it, you will not be able to apply them and do the questions yourself. And then unless you do it, you will not be able to do mock. So all these three are interrelated. My job is that apart from making you 100% crystal clear with the concepts, I want to make you 100% exam ready, and do not wait for the last moments. Practice is very, very crucial. Mocks are very, very crucial. The way to write your section C answers, the writing skills are also very crucial. You really don't have to write fancy answers, but which are the most easiest way of writing the answers, that also we will be doing in the class. So, whole and soul, I want to make this game changer batch actually game changer for you all. Now, students have started with the registration process. You are free to ask me any queries, guys, with regard to this PM crash course. You want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me by WhatsApp on this number. You can ask me your queries. Okay, now if you want to enroll for the batch, please enroll it quickly. Otherwise, the batches are filling up, so do the enrollments quickly, so that you are starting on time, and you are not lagging behind. So for that, I will just give you the details and make a note of it. Hey, don't be scared of it, Shubham. Don't worry. Okay, don't be scared of it. Yes, sustainability standards are something that you will definitely expect. Expect IFRS 18 and 19 also. So please recap them well. You can see in my notes, I've given you a summary of sustainability standards. ठीक है? उनको देखो. You will have the entire summary at one place. So मैंने वो एकदम crisp summary की है ताकि confusion ही नहीं रहे sustainability standards में. ओके, अपना टाइम कंसोलिडेशन पे दोगे, वेरी गुड, एथिक्स पे दोगे, शेयर बेस्ड पेमेंट पे दोगे, इनकम टैक्स पे देना है, एम्प्लॉयज पे देना है ना, एम्प्लॉय बेनिफिट्स, यू कैन नॉट स्किप इट एट ऑल, ये आएगा ही आएगा। ओके, पीपीई और इंटेंजिबल्स वाला ये जो क्लस्टर है ना, इस पे भी देना, बिकॉज ये ना और जब एम्प्लॉयज करते हो तो शेयर बेस्ड पेमेंट साथ में करो। यार ये क्लस्टर है, ठीक है, इन पे बिल्कुल टाइम देना है, छोड़ना नहीं है। दे आर लाइक, वो आएगा ही आएगा। करंट इश्यूज वाला टॉपिक लेना, एक बार उसको गो थ्रू करना, क्योंकि ये सब पॉइंटर्स है ना जो हमें पता है कि वो आएंगे, कॉन्सेप्चुअल फ्रेमवर्क पे पॉइंटर्स आएंगे। अभी एक महीना है, आराम से सब करो, कुछ भी मत छोड़ो। ओके, इवन इफ आई एम नॉट देयर विद वीजीएलडी, डजंट मैटर, आई एम देयर फॉर यू ऑल यार। कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम रहे ना, नहीं समझा मुझे बोलो, आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू। Yeah, so you can WhatsApp to me on this number if you have any questions to ask, and you can directly connect with me regarding to this game changer batch. And you can even log on to the bbvirtualsglobal.com, and in fact you can raise your queries on this number also and connect with the team to register. So don't wait guys, don't wait guys, register quickly if you find this information to be helpful and useful, and you think that we can work together in cracking your exams and make you help excel your PM exams. Then do join now, register now, don't waste time. Another very important point I just forgot to mention, when we do past paper questions or section C questions, I will be taking up the questions and doing them on the CB platform, because I know how much important it is to know about the platform, to have accessibility of the platform, to help, to use the platform early on only. So we will be doing these questions on the platform so that you have complete understanding of how to use the platform as well. All this is going to be done in your game changer batch. Take care. Bye bye. See you in the batch. Thank you.